start off with the story. ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa has arrived in Tlokwe in the northwest on an election campaign trail. The area is faced with service delivery challenges. He's currently engaging with the community members. Let's take you there live to our reporter Sentleeng Lehihi.
Good afternoon to you and our viewers. We see the ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa leading the entourage of the ANC in their door-to-door campaign to ensure that they speak to community members and get all the issues that the community are complaining about in terms of service delivery. You understand that in this area, Promosa, it is largely a colored community, and from our conversation with community members earlier, they explained to us that they feel largely marginalized despite having despite having political representation in this area. They still feel that the issues that they've raised in terms of needing proper sanitation, in terms of needing proper water services availed, in terms of needing refuse collection, they say that they hope that the president will bring to them much needed services in his election campaign. Not only promises, but promises that will actually materialize. We see that he's actually moving to speak or enter one of the residents here, to speak to one of the occupants, to understand what more can be promised to the people of this area. It's a bit tight for us here because security is quite tight, but we're attempting our very best to get closer. If we can just please request to go through here and have a peek into what the president is engaging about with community members. My dear sir, if we could have a peek through there, kindly as SABC News, we're currently live. It appears that the security refuses for us to have a look in there, but we will attempt.
Don't forget to vote. Voor de voten. Niet vergeet niet.
Nee, ga niet vergeten niet, president. Je gaat voten.
Ja, je moet gaan stemmen.
Je moet gaan stemmen, ja.
En je weet voor wie je gaat stemmen.
That's the president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, speaking to community members for them to participate in the upcoming local government elections to ensure that they get the party that they wish to run this ward. He's actually been speaking to one of the residents there, ensuring that she will not forget to take that step to make that all-important mark in her ballot so her vote can also count. You must understand that this area is one of the key areas of the JB Max local municipality. The very same municipality where we saw the mayor who was deployed by the ANC be forced to move, resign rather, following a case of fraud and corruption amounting to 5 million rand. So it is still to be seen if whoever is going to come and take leadership of this community will ensure that the challenges of poverty, lack of service delivery, and the sheer fraud of corruption that has crippled this community will be dealt with. We understand that from this engagement there will be a community meeting where communities will be able at that point to really divulge to the deepest extent what it is they want the president of the ANC to speak to them on service delivery, speaking to them on the need for credible leadership untainted by corruption, untainted by fraud, and in leadership that ensures that service delivery is brought for the people. You can see it's quite a hive of activity. Community members have come from all across to the JB Max municipality, flocked to Promosa to have a glimpse of the president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa. Security is quite tight. We're being told not to access or go beyond the guard of march there that has been set up by the protectors. But we're going to keep following this story here to ensure that we keep a hand on developments. You see the president there, he's flanked by the leadership of the ANC in the province. We see the IPC chairperson, Shomane Chauke, also there. We earlier also saw the newly installed premier of the Northwest, Bruce Imape, also working together with the president to ensure that the delegation of the ANC is lacking nobody and ensuring that they're able to go into the deepest crevices of the society to ensure that they give or rally as much support for the ANC ahead of the local government elections.
All right, we'll dip in and out of this story as one of the many election campaigning stories that are taking place today, and there we see an ANC campaign. Now, the Inkatha Freedom